Get ready to see the 5 least expensive homes sold in the Omaha area for 2023. We have some fixer-uppers and some budget-friendly homes that will leave you stunned. If you're a bargain hunter or if you're just curious about some incredible deals in the heart of the Midwest, you don't want to miss this. Hi, my name is David Matney with Nebraska Realty. I'm a local realtor here in Omaha, Nebraska. Now let's jump into today's topic. We'll start with number 5 on our list at 5324 North 24th Street in the 68111 zip code. This home is in the Omaha Public School District. It had 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, and 684 finished square feet. The home is a 1.5-story home that was built in 1895. It was listed in April of 2023 for $30,000 and it sold in 1 day, full price, as is condition, and it was a cash sale. This home was located in North Omaha near the North Omaha campus at Metropolitan Community College. One of the nice things about the Omaha area is our strong community college program. Way back in the day, this was known as the Fort Omaha Military Post. This post was important for providing protection for construction of the Union Pacific Railroad. Fort Omaha was also home to the General Crook House. Today, you can tour the home of General Crook. This home was also close to Miller Park. Miller Park was named for Dr. George L. Miller, who was one of the founding fathers of the city of Omaha. He was the first physician in Omaha and was a major landowner throughout the city. Miller Park has gone through a revitalization in the past couple of years. They have a swimming pool, splash pad, playground equipment, a dog park, and a par 3 golf course. Miller Park is also home to the Kerry Orozco Memorial Ball Field. Kerry Orozco was an Omaha police officer who was killed in the line of duty, and the field was named in her honor. Next on the list is 4716 North 15th Avenue in the 68110 zip code. This home is near Carter Lake. Now, Carter Lake has a Nebraska side and an Iowa side. The Missouri River separates Iowa from Nebraska. However, there is one city in Iowa that is on the west side of the Missouri River, and that town is Carter Lake. Carter Lake was once part of the Missouri River. However, in the 1870s, there was a flood that changed the course of the river. 4716 North 15th Avenue is near Levi Carter Park, which is on the Nebraska side of Carter Lake. Epley Airfield is also near Carter Lake. If you fly into Omaha and you're going to go downtown along Abbott Drive, you're actually going to drive through a part of Iowa. This home was a 2-story home with 3 bedrooms and 1 bath. The home had 1,088 finished square feet and was built in 1920. This home was listed in February of 2023 for $27,000. It sold for cash in as-is condition for $25,000. Now, this home was in rough shape. It was sold in only 15 days. Now, there is a market out there for fixer-uppers. Many times, people don't realize that there is a market for these types of properties. If you're buying a home in North Omaha, the one thing you want to be aware of, and many buyers aren't aware of this, is the lead Superfund site. Way back in the day, there was the Asarco lead smelting plant. The Asarco plant was located near the riverfront, near the Bob Carey Bridge, the CHI Convention Center, and the Luminarium. For over 125 years, the plant produced emissions and polluted much of North Omaha. If you buy a home in this area, you're going to need to sign a disclosure about lead in the soil. And if you're buying a home in North Omaha, one website you should familiarize yourself with is the Omaha Lead Registry website, or omahalead.org. When you're on this site, you can simply type in the address to find out more about what has been done in regards to what actions and steps have been taken to remediate any lead issues. And if you're buying a home in this part of town for investment purposes, it's very important that you follow all the rules and regulations when it comes to lead disclosure. The EPA is brutal when it comes to fines for these types of violations. Next on the list is 4219 Seward Street in the 68111 zip code. This was a 1-bed, 1-bath, 1.5-story home with 1,022 finished square feet. The home was built in 1895 and was listed for $20,000. It sold 28 days later for cash in as-is condition. One thing to be aware of when you're buying a home in as-is condition, sometimes when you're buying a home that's in such need of so many repairs that the bank is not going to loan money on it. So if you're selling, your pool of buyers is going to be much smaller and it's going to be limited to just strictly cash buyers. Even though that's the case, if you do have a home that's in dire need of repair, don't think that there's not a market out there. Be aware, there's so many investors who try to buy a home off market that they canvass a neighborhood looking to buy a home for cash. For example, I own an investment property in North Omaha, and I get probably at least once a week a call from an investor offering to buy it for cash. And a few weeks ago, someone offered me $95,000 for it. Now, people fall for this because they think they can sell it without a commission and then they can save that money. But I actually put it on the market a few weeks ago, and it sold for $167,000 on the MLS. Many people don't understand that you can actually net more money by listing your home with an agent on the MLS. Next one up is 7915 North 34th Street in the 68112 zip code. This home is in the Florence area in North Omaha. Florence was originally one of the oldest cities in Nebraska, and there's a few historic sites in the area. The Florence Mill is the oldest standing grist mill in Nebraska. The Bank of Florence is the oldest bank in Nebraska and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Florence is also home to the Mormon winter quarters of 1846 to 1847, and today there's a museum at the Mormon Trail Center. 7915 North 34th Street was a one-bed, one-bath with a two-car garage and 704 finished square feet. It was listed for $15,000 and it sold in one day for full list price. This home needed work and it had a whole host of issues according to the seller disclosure statement. If you're buying a home, the one document the seller will complete is the seller property condition disclosure statement. Read this document. On this particular property, the comments section read like a novel, and there was a whole host of issues with plumbing, water damage, drainage issues with the city of Omaha. Don't just sign something and not read it, especially if you're buying something as is. Before we talk about the last home, let's talk about the lowest price new construction property sold in Omaha last year. 5343 North 25th Avenue in 68112 was a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1-car garage with 1,152 finished square feet, built in 2022. It was a ranch home built by the Metro Tech Building and Trade students. This home was listed in August of 2023 for $180,000. It sold for full price and it had a program for down payment assistance and closing cost assistance for qualified buyers. And it looks like a really neat little place and a great opportunity for a buyer to get into a new home at a very affordable price. Now, which home was the least expensive single-family home in the Omaha market? 2512 Benny Street was a 2-story home, 4-bed, 2-bath with 2,100 finished square feet. The home was built in 1895 and it was listed for $19,900. Now, why so low? It had severe fire damage and it needed a whole host of repairs. It sold in one day for $10,000 cash. Benny Street was the lowest priced single family home on our list. However, it wasn't the lowest. 2902 Hancock Street in Bellevue was listed for $5,000. This was a mobile home built in 1981. It was a 2-bed, 1-bath with 924 finished square feet. It sold in 2 days for $4,000 cash. Now remember, when you buy a mobile home, you're buying just the mobile home. It doesn't come with a lot. You have to pay a monthly lot rent. The lot rent for this particular mobile home was $550 a month. And remember, with rent, that can go up. So there's 3 drawbacks when it comes with a mobile home. Number 1, you got to pay lot rent. 2, the fact that we're in the Midwest, and if we have severe weather, you don't want to be in a mobile home. And then the third drawback with a mobile home is you can't finance those like a normal house. So if you want to learn more about the most expensive homes sold in the Omaha market last year, be sure to check out this next video, and you make it a great day.